Every journey has a destination, but some roads are walked knowing there is no way back.
The road to the citadel of the first dawn had been forgotten, because no one had survived it. 1,000 years ago, the sun disappeared without a trace.
Since that night, darkness has ruled every living soul.
The forests whispered names that no one dared answer.
People feared monsters, but monsters feared something even older.
They called him the Shadow King. Some believed he was death itself. Shadow King, protector.
Give us hope.
But no one alive had ever seen his true face. Until one hunter unknowingly walked toward destiny.
Her name was Lyra Ashthorn.
Every hunt ended the same. Another monster fell, but the emptiness inside Lyra remained.
The villagers called her a hero, but no one dared call her a friend.
One child, however, saw not a hunter, but a guardian.
That single flower awakened memories Lyra had buried for years.
Look, the flowers! So many!
Watch where you're going, little one.
Then the wolves came.
Run! Lyra, look out! They're everywhere.
She swore that no child would ever suffer the same fate.
But destiny had already chosen a path she could never escape.
Far beyond the mountains, someone else had felt her awakening.
At dawn, a royal messenger arrived with news that would change Lyra's fate forever. The king's order carried only 7 words. Come to the capital. Immediately.
Even Elder Rowan looked afraid. Some summons
Invitation.
are invitations. Others are death sentences.
Without looking back, she left the only home she had ever known.
Three nights later, the capital finally appeared.
The people cheered her name, but their smiles hid fear. King Aldrin had waited many years for this moment.
One mission, one monster, one impossible promise.
Kill the Shadow King, and the kingdom will finally know peace.
I accept.
The Shadow King had already found his hunter.
At the edge of the kingdom stood the Black Forest, a place where no hunter had ever returned. Legends claimed the forest was alive, half-ate, and it remembered every soul who entered.
Every step deeper felt like walking into someone else's nightmare.
Something enormous moved, but never revealed itself.
Then, silence. single howl shattered the silence.
From the shadows, a pair of silver eyes watched her. And for the first time in 800 years, the immortal king smiled.
The deeper Lyra ventured, the stronger the darkness became. Then, she found a place untouched by death.
For the first time in years, Lyra lowered her guard.
But someone had been watching her all along.
Their eyes met, and time itself seemed to stop.
The arrow flew, but never reached its target. Before either could speak, the forest attacked.
Keep them back! They won't breach this line!
You have been hunting the wrong enemy, Lyra.
You shouldn't have come here, Lyra.
I had no choice, Noctis.
If I wished you dead, you would never have left the lake.
For the first time, Lyra hesitated.
No, I offer truth.
What is this?
800 years ago, the world still knew the warmth of the sun.
Before he became the Shadow King, Noctis was simply a prince.
Then, a god descended from the stars to save humanity. Noctis accepted a curse no one else could bear. History remembered him as the villain, because heroes rarely survive to tell the truth.
I finally understand.
I did not ask you to follow.
For the first time in her life, Lyra chose not to hunt the Shadow King, but to follow him.
Hours passed, yet neither of them spoke.
Silence became their first conversation.
They're here! We'll cut them down!
Without thinking, they protected each other.
Thank you.
Oh, it was nothing.
Hidden in the trees, another pair of eyes watched them.
The forest whispered her name. Mira.
Before anyone could speak, Mira laughed. You two are gonna fall in love, and it's gonna cause a war.
The deeper they traveled, the less the forest resembled a prison.
And the more it felt like a forgotten kingdom.
This was the kingdom of Umbra, erased from every history book.
Welcome, Protector!
Welcome home, Noctis. He's here.
Everything I believed began to fall apart. A monster could never inspire this kind of love. Beneath the oldest temple, the truth waited. Elias, I have found the sigil. It is time.
Though blind, Elias saw more clearly than anyone alive. The prophecy had never spoken of a chosen hunter. It spoke of two souls destined to stand together. But before Elias could reveal the final truth, an arrow shattered the silence.
For the kingdom! Now! You fools! Lyra, look out! No!
Lyra? Why are you with him?
I made my choice, Kyle.
I don't believe you. Searching for the hunter I once knew.
She's gone.
Then Lyra spoke the words no one expected. I will not kill an innocent man.
The temple itself answered her choice. Elias revealed the truth history had buried for 8 centuries.
In exchange for
The Shadow King was never the curse. He was the chain that held the true darkness captive. Kael's loyalty shattered, along with everything he believed.
Far away, King Aldrin smiled.
Everything had happened exactly as he planned.
The hunt was never meant to kill the Shadow King. Suak! It was meant to free the darkness imprisoned within him.
Keep moving! We're almost there!
The sanctuary has fallen!
We won't surrender! The war has only just begun!
Don't leave me now, Noctis. It grows stronger, Lyra.
You're hurt.
Thank you, Lyra.
I'm here now.
Miles away, another army was already moving.
Bring him to me. Not broken in spirit, but in flesh.
As you command, my king.
The Huntress had become the kingdom's greatest traitor. Even the people she once protected were ordered to hunt her.
The hardest decision of his life. At sunset, at Sunetsan, they finally reached the Sanctuary of Dawn.
Hope lasted only a moment. You're too late.
The heart of dawn had fallen, and with it, the last hope of sealing the darkness.
Noctis! Fight it! Don't give in! Arg! Too late!
You will not pass!
We won't let you do this, Seraphine!
For the kingdom! Kael chose his side.
I've got you, Lyra! Kael?
The sanctuary itself remembered the first seal.
A forgotten guardian answered the temple's call. Light and darkness collided once more.
You stand on the precipice of oblivion, mortal.
Instead of reaching for her weapon, Lyra reached for his hand.
When the eclipse is complete, don't hesitate.
When the crimson eclipse reached its peak, the world stopped breathing.
From the heart of the sanctuary, Vorthar reached into the world. The Guardian made one final stand. Light alone was no longer enough.
No, the prison cannot survive. Some sacrifices are made with tears, others with silence. Lyra finally understood. He was preparing to say goodbye. Without a single promise, they chose each other.
Then, the silence broke.
As hope faded, an ancient map revealed humanity's final chance. The Citadel.
Every journey has a destination, but some roads are walked knowing there is no way back.
The road to the Citadel of the First Dawn had been forgotten, because no one had survived it. But they were not alone. An arrow flew, but not toward the heroes.
From the cliffs descended the last protectors of the old world.
You saved them. You saved us all. Rise, Commander. But why? We pledge our swords and our lives to you, Shadow King. Rise, Commander. We accept your allegiance for the cause.
Far away, King Aldrin prepared his own army.
The final march had begun.
I came to stop the king, not you. I came to stop the king, not you.
The gates of the First Dawn had remained closed for 800 years. This was Solis, the blade of the First Dawn. Noctis reached for the sword, but it did not move.
The sword had already made its choice.
Far below, darkness answered.
The kingdoms answered the call. Armies from every surviving realm marched toward the battlefield.
King Aldrin finally revealed his true face.
If I fall,
Don't remember me as your king, Noctis.
remember me as the man who loved you.
For the first time,
Lyra stopped hiding her heart. Then, the last dawn began. The final battle was not between armies. It was between hope and despair.
The closer Noctis came, the louder Vorthar's voice became.
You cannot stop me, Shadow King. I am the end.
Vorthar offered him the world, if he surrendered his soul.
He refused, with a single smile.
Outside, Lyra made her choice.
Love demanded the greatest sacrifice.
For the second time in history, Noctis chose humanity over himself.
the world was finally free. But Noctis was fading.
You gave me the sunrise I waited 800 years to see.
Legends remembered the Shadow King as a monster, until the woman who loved him told the true story. The man who saved the world.
Some stories never truly end. Even the deepest darkness cannot extinguish a single